What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out, is it going to be worth hatching 7-kilometer eggs in Pokemon Go for the holiday season? Let's jump right in. So let's just check out this egg pool, and then we'll start breaking down some of my stats. And I just want to give you guys a full picture of what like egg hatching typically looks like in Pokemon Go from my perspective and what I've seen. And I want to make sure that you guys going into this event may not get your hopes up or may be sitting in the right mindset to be able to handle what potentially may or may not come to you. So as far as these eggs go, we have Swinub, Smoochum, Cubchoo, Cryogonal. We have the Bergmite in there, which is cool, but it's also going to be out in the wild as well. And then finally, we have the shiny that I think a lot of people are going to be excited about because the absolute shiny evolution looks so incredibly cool. It is going to be Shiny Galarian Darumaka. So Shiny Galarian Darumaka is going to be in these 7-kilometer eggs, and we already have previously had the Riolus hitting there with Mime Jr. and other Pokemon like that. So drop in the comments and let me know, how did you guys do on those egg hatches? Were you able to get those eggs? Did you get shinies from them? Or what was your overall wins in Pokemon Go for 7-kilometer eggs? So here is my thought for 7-kilometer eggs right now. Galarian Darumaka has already been in the wild at some point. So for me, at some point in the future, it will be coming back out with the shiny in the wild. So I want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Treat this similar to as a calm day. At some point, these Pokemon will be spawning in the wild, and you may not be the first one to have the shiny, but at some point you will have access to be able to really hunt for the shiny as opposed to doing these 7-kilometer egg hatches. So want to make that point number one. Number two, we will be getting a free incubator for each of the remaining days of this event. So from the 23rd onwards, which is going to give you a grand total of 9 free incubators for the rest of the event. So then obviously you have your infinite incubator, which is pretty cool. So you got to really play with what you want to do with these because 9 can hatch you 9 12-kilometer eggs as well. If you don't choose to try to hatch these eggs, maybe you want to raid for the Galarian Darumaka. I don't know exactly what you want to do, but you are getting those incubators to add to your repertoire. Granted, you're not guaranteed to even hatch a shiny in any of these, but before you go and do so, make sure you are okay that if, when I talked about, they do put it in the wild and you hatch crazy and you did get one or didn't get one, that you guys are okay with the fact that now everybody can hunt one in the wild. I want to make sure you guys are okay with that. So if getting the shiny first is a high priority of you, you don't care about the cost, you don't care about what it takes, do that. Another concept that I do want to give you guys mention of is sometimes when I go into events, it doesn't always work, and I just don't care about what's going on. I'm like kind of detached from everything. I'm like, okay, it's totally cool. Like, I'm just gonna hatch a couple eggs. I'm gonna take my time with this. Sometimes that's when I find the most luck. And other times when I'm like, I'm gonna go gung hard, I have to get this, I have to get this, when I don't find the luck. So that may be a good mind frame to put yourself in as well to help you capitalize out on these eggs. And then if you don't get it, it's like kind of refreshing where it's like, okay, I tried, I didn't really care that much, I didn't try too hard, I wasn't like scaring it away by trying too hard. So I want to point that in there as well for those 7-kilometer eggs. So as far as this game goes, let's go ahead and check out a couple stats. For me personally, I hatched every single egg that I could possibly get my hands on during the Mr. Mime event. Even though I already have a shiny Mime that somebody traded to me, I already have all of these shiny babies. I wanted to hatch some more for content purposes, and I actually didn't make a video because I did not hatch any of them. So let's go ahead and check my game out, and let's go to check out our egg hatches. So I've hatched a grand total of 7,573 eggs. The Platinum Edge is 2,500, so I'm not really or have never been a gung-ho egg hatcher. I have very early on saw that when I was hatching eggs, it didn't really prove that lucrative for me. So I decided that eggs weren't really my things, and I decided to save my coins as opposed to spend my coins on eggs. It was never really a thing. So literally when raids came out, I didn't spend much. I had 40,000 Pokecoins saved up from all of my gymming, as well as the Go Fest that they gave us the $100 pack. So I didn't spend $1 on Pokemon Go until I had about 1,800 raids completed from purchasing those raid passes, which then is going to lead us into my bag. I have 201 hatched Pokemon here, and then we're going to go and 4-star so we can see how many hundos we've hatched. There is a chance that I've deleted a few of these because if it's something like a Fletchling and I already had one that was higher, I could have deleted it. But the ones that I am currently saving, I have a grand total of 19. So 19 impactful 100% IV hatches, which include a Alolan Grimer, Persian, a Wynot, which is a big win, a Floatzel, which was Weasel, Wartortle, Dino, which was an amazing one. So that one was absolutely fantastic. I was big hype on that one. Then I have Panpour, another Alolan Grimer, so I've hatched 2. I hatched a Hundo Smoochums, a Hundo Pichu, with actually a hat on, which is pretty cool. I don't have the dot. This is how I signify that I have 100% IVs, I put a dot in the front of them. And then we have a bronzer. I don't know why I still have that. I will probably delete that. I've hatched a 100% IV Larvitar. Surprised that I didn't delete that because I do have other ones. I've hatched a Hundo Clink, which was cool. I've hatched another Hundo Pichu, a Vulpix, an Axew, which was actually not hatched by me. That was hatched from Matt, and that was actually traded. So let's say we have 18 here. And then we have 17 because this Mindfu was hatched by Yan Yan and traded to me, and then happened to go lucky Hundo. We have Barcy, which I hatched in Barcelona, and then we have the Mindfu, which was hatched, and then we have the Drifloon, which was also hatched during Shink's Calm Day. Then we go and traded a grand total of 17 100% IVs out of 7,500, which gives us a grand total of not 1%, 0.2%. So that is not very high for hatching 100% IVs. That's why I say, guys, I just don't see the eggs to be super lucrative, which then leads us into what we don't care about right now. I mean, yeah, cool, we could hatch 100% IV Darumaka, but they've already been in the wild. So let's check out our shinies. 36 in here, and I've traded some away as well. Let's see what I have. So there's 26 regular ones. So I have an Aerodactyl. I have not hatched a shiny Aerodactyl, I can tell you that much. I have a couple Riolus. Magby, which was traded for me. I've also hatched a shiny Magby. So let's say I've hatched a grand total of, I would say approximately 33 shiny babies. Because I have gotten a couple Riolu shinies. I traded away a Riolu shiny for a shiny Groudon. So if we go ahead and check through here, we have a Pichu. First ever shiny baby hatch. This baby Shinx is not mine, it was traded to me. And then I have Togepi, which was actually, I hatched and we swapped those. I got Badoo, I hatched Bonsly, which I named Mystic. We hatched a Clink, Pichu, Minccino. This was traded to me, the Magby. Kabuto, which was pretty dope. I believe I swapped these Grimers. So we got the Happiny with the Riolu. So the Riolu and the Happiny was a unique set of 7 kilometer eggs that actually went crazy hard, which was really surprising. Like, I think I hatched 2 Riolus and a Happiny in not that many egg hatches, which was a lot of fun. We've hatched a Grimer, a Persian, a Cleffa, a Sandshrew, a Lillipup, an Aerodactyl, which was traded to me, 2 Elekkids, Magby. I hatched a lot of eggs for those Elekkids. Magby, Badoo, a couple of them in a grand total of 4, including this one, which was insane. A 98% Ivy, which I did evolve it into a Roserade. Mime Jr. was traded to me. Pichu, Growlithe, Riolu traded to me. Togepi, Riolu traded to me, potentially swapped, and then another Clink. So out of all of our 7,500 egg hatches, we've hatched approximately 33 shinies, which gives us a grand total of 0.4% as a ratio for shinies. So if we take that, and let's say we hatch 120 eggs, you have a 50% chance of hatching 1 shiny if we go along with these stats, and that's a big egg pool. I'm sure there's other people out there that have more or less or whatever it is. So let's just say you have a 1 chance of every 100, and we'll give it really generous chances to be able to hatch a shiny. So is that gonna be worth it for you? Because I wanna make sure you guys are secure in everything you do. So that's my grand total. Am I going to hatch more than just the free ones? Yes. Am I going to hatch all the eggs I possibly can get to try to get a Galarian Darumaka? I am not. Like I said, I think it will come out at some point, and Pokemon Go Mastery comes in patience. Trust me on this one. There is nothing better than being patient in Pokemon Go. So let me know now what you guys are planning to do for your 7 kilometer eggs for the second half of this event. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. To my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody who takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level, I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.